The desert night was meant to be silent. But behind enemy lines, silence isn't peace, it's a predator. And that's where it began. A Navy SEAL with a code name Hawk, pinned down under relentless gunfire, calling desperately into his comms. Mayday, SOS, I need eyes on the ridge. But his plea met only silence. No backup, no extraction. Just static, just a bit of reality. He was alone. Or so he thought, because hidden in the darkness, a lone sniper already had him in her scope. And in the next 60 seconds, she would change the fight and his life forever. Mission set up. The SEAL team had gone in at dusk, a four-man reckon. Objective: locate a weapons cache fueling insurgent attacks, confirm coordinates, and exfil before midnight. Hawk led the squad. He'd survived countless missions, but this valley felt wrong. The air was heavy, like the earth itself held its breath. Stay sharp, he whispered as they crept forward. Then came the shot. Precise. Deadly. Their point man dropped instantly. Gunfire erupted from the ridges. An ambush. Shadows poured from the rocks like a flood. In seconds, 2 more brothers went down. Hawk dug behind a crumbling wall, tracer round slicing the night. SOS, this is Hawk. We're compromised. Taking heavy fire. Need immediate extraction. Static. No answer. He tried again. Louder. Nothing. For a soldier, silence is louder than explosions. It means no help is coming. The sniper appears. Hawk checked his ammo. 3 magazines. Not enough. Surrounded. Bleeding. He thought it was over. Then he heard it. Faint, distant. The click of a rifle bolt. A crack split the night. An enemy's head snapped back. Silence for a heartbeat. Then chaos as insurgents scrambled. Another shot. Another hostile fell. Someone was out there. Someone unseen. Saving him. On the ridge lay Raven. A sniper with orders to hold position miles away. But when her scope caught the ambush, she made a choice. Break protocol, or watch men die. Her finger tightened on the trigger. And with each shot, she dismantled the ambush piece by piece. The deadly dance. Hawk began to realize he wasn't moving alone anymore. Every time he shifted, a bullet cleared his path. Every time he braced for death, another enemy dropped. It was as if they were dancing, 2 strangers tethered by survival, fighting in deadly harmony. Still, the valley swarmed. For every hostile she cut down, 2 more emerged. Ammo ran low. Raven knew she had only 8 rounds left. 8 chances to save a man she had never met. Hawk presses comms one last time. Whoever you are, don't stop. Please don't stop. And then, for the first time, her voice came through. A whisper. Calm. Cold. Commanding. Move left. 30 meters. Now. Hawk obeyed without question. Bullets ripped through where he'd just been crouched. Her timing had been flawless. Who are you? Hawk gasped. Her reply was clipped. Not your concern. Keep moving. But Hawk needed something, anything, to hold on to. Then I'll call you Guardian. She said nothing, but before the next shot cracked, he swore he heard the faintest laugh. The climax. The fight dragged on. Minutes felt like hours. Enemy fire thinned, but then came the roar. A technical truck barreled down the slope, mounted with a heavy machine gun. One burst could shred Hawk to pieces. Raven steadied her breath. Armor shielded the gunner, but there was a gap, a slit barely wide enough. She had 1 shot, maybe 2. 1, 2. She whispered, pulled the trigger. The bullet pierced the slit, dropping the gunner. The truck crashed, exploding into a fireball that lit the valley. And just like that, silence. Aftermath. Minutes later, extraction finally arrived. A helicopter thundered over the ridge, searchlight sweeping the valley. Medics dragged Hawk aboard, patching his wounds. But his eyes stayed fixed on the ridge. Wait! He shouted. There's someone else, a sniper. She saved me. The pilot shook his head. There's no one out there, soldier. You're lucky you made it. Hawk scanned the rocks desperately. But there was nothing. No rifle. No body. No trace. As if she'd never existed. Back at base, Command grilled him. How had he survived when no one else did? Hawk told him everything, except about some truths weren't meant for reports. But at night, alone under the stars, he whispered into silence, "Thank you, Guardian,